I gotta get all this shit out of my phone. This ain't Texas. Ho. Fuck. Fuck. They're fucking me without fucking me. Fucking me without fucking me. Got a free little bag. Hey. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Instagram. How blessed are we to be alive and well today? Hallelujah. Don't take it for granted. Shit. Be thankful that we are here. We are breathing. We are good. Do you know the numbers, Della? Girl, I be nervous. Bitch, I be so damn nervous, Psychedella. I be so nervous. So tonight, everyone, I am in Long Beach hosting my soul night, Sounds of Blackness. That means it's a urban black and Afro. It's a black cast. No tea, no shade, but we don't have nothing like that. Hamburger Mary's had allowed me to have a show once a month, which is amazing, to showcase our black entertainment out here and to give us somewhere to go for the ones who cannot get, well, I wouldn't even say who can't get booked because most of the people that I am bringing along, um, they legendary performers in our community, in our black community who sometimes perform on special occasions, who still want to perform. There's just nowhere for them to go. And then there's some who trying to get indoors places, but they just not in the doors because it's a long road to become a drag queen out here. We have a million girls for each club. But I'm very thankful to Hamburger Mary's owner, Dale Warner, and his two sidekicks, meaning like his show director girls, Jules Long Beach, Psychedelic Facade, for giving me the opportunity to bring something to the community with a fast yes. It was not a let me think about it, let's hold off for it. When I presented it for for Black History Month in February of this year, I feel like I barely had a chance to get the words out of my mouth before it was a fast yes, let's do it. Why not? And I was very shocked, pleased, touched, and emotional behind that. Um, Cause I don't ask for, I don't be asking for nothing or nothing like that. But just to have that quick response of a yes, it just meant a lot to me. And then for it to turn out to be a wonderful night, and for them to put it in the on the calendar for me to do at least once a month, which is great. It just made it even worth it. And so far, this is our since February, March, April, May. This is our fourth time doing it, and we have had wonderful turnouts of this Soul Night Sounds of Blackness, hosted by Jill. And I'm very thankful. I'm very appreciative for it. And so are the people in the community and stuff because we don't have black drag shows out here in California. Nowhere in California is an all black show. We don't have that no more like we used to, and people are missing. It is very needed in our community. Now people are starting to feel wanted and accepted, and all of that. So I'm very thankful for that. So tonight in Long Beach, 8 o'clock showtime. We will be down there tonight. And after I get off here smoking with y'all, I'm going to get my bag together and head down there early so I can make sure that I'm there beforehand so I can help set up tables, smooth chairs, mop floors, hit the baseboards. So I don't know what the turnout going to be because I didn't check the numbers. I never like checking the numbers because they make me nervous. But I think so. I hope and pray we have a good turnout again. You having the hardest time putting yourself first over others, and just had added films and I got. It's not just drag queens. We have film queens, which are we have everybody. If you trans, if you biologically born a woman, if you a king, it don't matter. If you black, if you want to perform, gay, straight, figure it out, just in the community, having fun, loving your life, come on. You know, I'm giving everybody, hey y'all, come on, let's do this. Let's rock it out. Don't come with the bull and the shit. Let's come on in and body and slam it. Let's have fun. Putting yourself first over others, even though others are continually putting everything and everybody else over me. Any advice? Love always. Yes. If they're not putting you first in their life, you don't put them first in your life. Fuck them people. Because then you become a kiss ass. When you trying to help others and they're not helping you. Baby, you can't do it. Just say, fuck it. I'm not doing it. You can't do it. You ain't going to do it. They're not doing it for you, so why do it for anybody else? Were you in ATL? I was in ATL before, but I haven't been there in maybe like 4, 5 months. I ain't been to Atlanta in a minute. What am I smoking on? This is a fresh bag. That's a hybrid. Where am I located now? I'm in Los Angeles, California. I will be in Atlanta this week. Well, this week. Well, this coming week for a couple of days. Little behind, they may even want to see me on camera. Say a couple of lines. Say this, say that. Okay, I'm done. It's a wrap for Jasmine. I'm out of there. You need caffeine. You're moving so slow. Ooh, what's wrong with you, Jud? Well, yeah, get some caffeine, baby. I'm tired. Shit. I got to think of what the hell I'm doing. No, running. Am I performing in Boston? Not that I know of. Not that I know of anytime soon. If I don't come tonight, which I really want to come out there tonight. If not, I'll be there first thing in the morning because I have all day Thursday off. And my goal have to be is to grab everything I need so we can make a profile and get things moving on that because I wanted to do it this weekend, but I wasn't in my best of I didn't feel normal. And then having shit down here, oh, it was just a mess. But I'll be there, if not tonight, I'll be there first thing in the morning because I want to hit them stores and anything that I need to get dropped off, delivered. Baby, come on, let's do it now. Let's get it over with so we can get things in formation, rhythm nation, and everybody get some education. Because I got shit going on. That's on top of the list. And then I can move to the next projects and I ain't got to worry about so much. Jesus. Lennox Mall. What about Lennox? They had me on All Stars. Ooh, Lord Jesus. I'll go back too. Yeah, I wasn't feeling good this past weekend. I was not my best. Like I couldn't even. Yeah, it wasn't my. I just was off track. Feeling, body wise. I was like, I think it was a lot. with hard work, you know, because I was working my ass off this whole fucking weekend. But, you know, the Lord is good. The Lord is good. He came right on through, blessed me right on up like he always do. It was just a sign of me working extra hard. And my body was saying, bitch, we get our rest, but bitch, we need to rest. You know, I had a lot on my plate. The Rona and being happy, being stressed out. Not stressed out. I just had a lot going on with my nephew graduating. I was very emotional about that. Um, yeah, I was going through some things last week, but baby, shit, I had a wonderful time, and now I'm ready to go. Norona, I will be in Evansville, Indiana this weekend for their Pride. So if you in the area, please come out and have Pride with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've been talking to a couple of people over there who live there, part of the staff of the Pride, and people who I'm going to be working with or who's working with me during travel and all that stuff. Everyone seems very nice, very pleasant, very aware. So I can't wait to meet the people that I'm chit chatting with online. I likes that. So you know, are you gay? My brother said he likes you. Well, are you sucking dick or are you licking pussy? Answer me that. Answer me that, baby. Are you sucking dick or you licking pussy? A bit weird too in PV, like out of coordination. But bounce back and back to. You know what? And all I kept saying, Raphael, all I kept thinking was, I would be so pissed if I was in Puerto Vallarta feeling this way, because it wasn't one of those. It was just my attitude was snappy. I knew I had an attitude. I knew it, and I was fighting it because I wasn't feeling my best, and people was asking me questions, and I get snappy when I don't feel good, and I was fighting it all. Luckily, I didn't have to snap on nobody. I put it together. I didn't smoke no weed. I think I probably smoked 2 blunts out of the weekend, and I had barely a glass of wine. The rest, I was on coffee. And you know, if I ain't smoking, bitch ain't feeling good. No, you answer my question first. You want to know about what I do in the bed, basically. Now you tell me, are you sucking dick or you licking pussy? And I'm asking you because you asking me the question. Don't jump the subject. You stick to what I'm asking you before you get some papers to fill out in black or blue ink. I've asked the people if they gay or straight. That's not your business. They're not gonna lay down with you, baby. They don't want you. So when you ask me a question, I ask you one back. You answer the question I asked you. You know, do that. Thank you, Nicholas. But I'm getting answers together on YouTube. Instagram is cool, but I'm getting that ass together up here on YouTube. Now, why y'all play with a grown man? Bitch, this 47. Bitch, what? What's the tea? I do need to go to the gym, though. Because I seen this outfit at one of them, like, gay mart stores. And I said, bitch, for me to want to wear that, I need to look like I'm a little action figure. Just boop, 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 boop. And I know if I go to the gym and I work out every day for a full month, I already know what the results going to be. I'm already thin, I'm already toned, so it won't be nothing. to really kind of, spruce things up. But some things I'm like, ooh, that's a little too, risque for little old Jill. But that outfit was hot on that mannequin. I said, bitch, I would fuck that up. I didn't like the shoes that they had on the mannequin though. I didn't like the shoes with the look. I would have worn some Jordans. They had some old ugly sandals or something, some Birkenstocks or something ugly. Those are ugly. That motherfucking suit needs some motherfucking Nikes, bitch. It was see-through little cutouts and shit. It was showing it from the mannequin. It was showing some shit. So if I put it on, I want the same shit that's showing on that mannequin to show on me. And I just want to make sure I'm just, whoa. But y'all, please. You got to go through too much to get a damn membership plan. The YouTube links are for you as well. Damn, daddy. Can't wait to see you in Evansville on Saturday. I can't wait to get to Evansville on Saturday. I was just telling everyone I'm going to be there for Pride. And I can't wait to meet everyone and have a wonderful time. It seems like it's going to be a lot of fun just by the names of the people that I see that's going to be in the day show or night show, whatever the show going to be. Because some of them got some names. I can't think of the names, but I was falling out reading them names on that lineup. Yes. I need to go get a manicure, y'all. I'm gonna get one tomorrow in Palm Springs. I get a medi and a petty. Oh, I probably should try to I ain't get my eyebrows clean. I love you too, boo. I hope everything is going great for you right now in your life. And I hope whatever's in your way that's giving you any pain, heartache, or anything like that, I hope it all washes away before you can blink your eyes. I love happy people. Tell your brother I'm married, honey. I'm married. I'm taken. I'm off the market. I don't cheat. I don't give a damn what you got, what you look like. You ain't got nothing on the person that I got. I'm good. I'm off the market. Hey, Jenny Boone, where you been? Shit. Missed you. I'm glad you're doing good. Am I really married? Yes. I really am married. Smoking is bad. Well, kid, also, you ain't got to watch it. Don't you do it. Have a nice day, baby. Yes, I am. I am off the market of the dating world. I am off the market of the dating world. Yes. You've been working hard. I love that. I love that. I love that. That means, hey, I love that. Married? Uh-huh. I'm married just like you. You went and got married, and I followed your tracks. I said, you know what? Fuck it. He ain't gonna be my man. He ain't asked the bitch out, ain't asked for a phone number. So I might as well go on to this old scum bucket over here. Then I said, okay, I will. And I'm off the market. For I'm off the market for the dating and all that. I'm not a cheater. Uh, just like me, so we still have time. Hey, come to Houston soon. I'm trying to get back to Houston. Um, I was talking to Chevelle about coming back. I got to get her schedule clear with my schedule. Cause I ain't coming to Houston and she ain't there. That defeat the purpose unless I'm booked and I'm working. But even so, it's like, bitch, I need to be with my judge. But I'm trying to get back to Houston. Um, but I do believe the next time I'm there, I am gonna work or something. So I don't let my whole weekend just go to waste. Bitch, can a bitch make $50? Damn. Can a bitch pay for a meal? You know, what can I do? I like Houston. And the past couple of times I've been to Houston, I had a wonderful time. And yes, the weather did suck. It was hot. It was storming. It was thundering. Yes. You said you're dying to see my boo. I don't put my man out there like that. My man is not part of the media world. He's not part of all that. None of that. If I took my man around and he hung out with some of the other girls, boyfriends or husbands, I mean, he cool. He could get, vibe with anybody, who ain't with no dumb shit. But he ain't dealing with that shit. He cool as fuck. They probably they ain't got nothing in common. A lot of the ones who, a lot of people date, little young, little. So, thinking of that, I have so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what, because I'm not really sad. I'm not really smart when it comes to the apps and stuff and all this different stuff and how you do certain things. So I always, I don't know how, but every blue moon, I would get not the notification, but I would see on Instagram that I have private messages. Is it called private messages? It's the messages where I don't know if I don't follow the people, but I gotta I gotta approve their message to come through or hit it or something like that. And going down there, it was a lot of them that I didn't even know because I don't know how to get to it. It just pops up seems like every so often. And I was going through them, and somebody from, damn, they said they was the city outside as Evansville, and they was coming to Pride. And I'm looking, I'm like, well, okay, what's this? Send a couple of pictures. I go through them. A little ass shot. He had his little ass, his foot standing on it. Mind you, I just seen this morning. He had his foot on the tub. And he got the camera pointed like this. And he's naked. He showed a little ass. I'm like, baby. I said, well, that's a turn off. But I didn't even, he didn't even know, he wouldn't even know. Well, he probably do know, but I blocked him. Baby, nobody want none of that. You let me know it's used. That ain't good. Don't tell the bitch that it's already used and ran through. All the time. All the time. I guess they have another fake profile of me on. Damn, what they say that app was on? They asked me, was I on this app? Fuck. But it's one of them dating apps. I guess somebody had a picture of me on there because I was asked, do I have one? I'm like, I don't have none of them apps and dating apps and all that crazy shit. And they was like, well, either you got one or somebody was using your picture because I know it was you. I was like, well, no, I don't have the app. Baby, look at my phone. Ain't none of that on here. Ain't that a bitch? I found that out Monday. They were telling me on Monday night. No, I ain't got that shit. Stop turning people off with that. Nasty fuckers. That's the turnoff. For me. Because that's advertising Hoville. You giving me Hoville. What's my take on open relationships? Um, I think I think if it works for the people, I think it's great. Um, because I know I have a couple of few friends who are in an open relationship, and it works out for them because they have the communication, they have the understanding, and they both on the same page. We're gonna fuck around, but ain't nobody coming in between, and they shit is solid and locked. Um, so I really don't have a thing with it. I just think for me to be in one because I'm so stingy. See, I'm stingy with the person I'm with. Bitch, I don't want you looking at shit because it's mine, you know. But I could probably try it and see. But as long as we on that understanding, like we are together, motherfucker. Now we gonna go out there and be tearing up holes and getting our holes tore up and whatever we doing. Ain't nobody coming between this. Uh-uh. We gotta know that. Either we gonna play together, or if you's out of town, you probably have to tap on some ass. Okay, go on and do that. Be safe. Don't bring nothing back home. You know, vice versa. If y'all got your shit locked, if our shit is locked, like okay, let's try it. Shit, you only live once. Because whether you in a serious relationship, well, not I don't mean serious. Whether you're in a relationship where it's just y'all two, and then you're in an open relationship, if your mate is gonna leave your ass and set up to take coins or do whatever, it's still gonna happen. Whether y'all locked and tight, open and free. If that person, if your mate gonna do something, he gonna do it or she gonna do it regardless of the fact how it is. It's just gonna happen because it was meant to happen. So shit, I don't know. Temptation could be a for me at this point. Honestly, being single for so many beautiful, wonderful years, like what, 18, 20 years, been single, 22 years, no lockdown, just on it. An open relationship probably will be good for me. Well, I ain't gonna say probably will be good for me. I won't be naive to it if the person's brought it up. Because being single so long, I ain't have to hold back. You know? I was around the world, you know, if I wanted to do this, I didn't have nobody to worry about hurting them. So it was like, okay, woo, let me think. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. Just make sure, you know, just the communication is the main thing. Shit. Hell, I want to do, what is that, a triple? Yeah, with the three relationships, I would love that. But see, my mindset is thinking this. See, people mindset and they jump to sex immediately. Now I'm thinking about growing my life with somebody. Bitch, I want to live the best, happiest, cool, relaxing life that I can live while I'm here. I don't want to live a life where I'm struggling and things are hard and all of that. I don't want to live that way. So in my mind, I'm thinking if it's three of us and we together, oh, we finna set some shit off because we gonna have to talk about 10, 20 years ahead of us. Cause I'm not breaking up when I'm with somebody. Baby, this is it. We together. I ain't got time. Cause I'm growing my shit. And if you ain't growing with me, but to have three of y'all and y'all doing y'all shit, baby, please. I learned that there's a lot of motherfucking money out here. And you just gotta grab it. You gotta spend it to get it. Of course. And it's just like, bitch, you could buy that, have that working for you. You ain't gotta do shit but hire somebody, do a little. Come on. Baby, I'm about to be 50. My dream is to be able to lay on thine ass and just rest and, like, nah, I ain't got nothing to do. Yeah, let's go and take a trip somewhere. Because I got shit going on. I got money coming in. I ain't got to hit the stage if I don't want to. I'm trying to have that type of situation. And to have two other people who's in the same mindset, y'all can talk and discuss business as well as life and growing and try to, what's going on. Baby, y'all can set some shit off. You really can. Shit. But I ain't in one. But I think that's great. I think that's hot. Now, if I'm in a threesome like that, baby, it ain't shit open in that bitch. It's too much. It's too much in one spot for you to still. If you got to still want to be in a relation, in an open relationship, and it's you got two other bodies here, baby, you just a hoe. And I want you to go home and be happy, but don't tie me up in that. That's how people should know how to look at relationships. Yeah, you're supposed to grow with the person. You supposed to grow. I ain't never been in a relationship that wasn't a year and a half, if not two, and I only have 4 relationships with guys. I don't get in no damn relationships to be all 5, 6 months and we done. No, bitch, I'm trying to grow. And I ain't gonna stop growing because you better jump on this train. Because my mindset is growing. And in life, bitch, I ain't trying to be struggling. I don't like other people doing it. I done it before. I don't like that feeling. And I already know what to expect. So, bitch, think ahead and start doing shit. I don't know what's wrong with some people. I know bitch, you getting older. Things, you need things. You're not gonna be able to do drag forever. Whatever whatever going on, you still got to think about this. Like, you hate when bills come. Everybody hate when bills come. I don't give a damn how much money they got. But you got shit. You got cars. You got homes and all this. But you need money to be sitting around because you got that. You ain't got to do all that bullshit. Stressing out. Worried about some bitch ass boss because they want to play bullshit with you. Nah, fuck that. I hear other people's stories that say, I don't want to go through that. I can't. That's why I just been single for a whole bunch of years. Because I can't go through I can't argue with you, baby. I'm not here for that. Fuck. Absolutely. So yeah, I just don't. And then after, like, for real, after being single like 20 some years, by choice. Let's make that clear. It's by my choice. Um, I haven't been in an argument with a boyfriend. So I haven't been in an argument with nobody in a relationship vibe. So I don't even know how to do that. Because if we argue, I'm so okay, baby. All right, I'm good. And baby, we done. Like, I ain't calling you. Especially if I ain't do nothing wrong. You can acknowledge me. Baby, your phone will never ring on my behalf. You won't get a text. You ain't gonna get nothing. Because if you ain't called me, because I know when I get upset, I'm not, baby, I don't know. I ain't calling. I ain't doing nothing. Because if I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. But if it's some of that, people don't hear from me. Nope. Uh-uh. Whatever it could be, I promise you. I don't know why I'm like that, but it's just like, well, fuck it. I ain't calling. And you pick up that phone, call me first. But don't wait for me to call, because I ain't calling. Nope. So being in a relationship and going through like an argument, ooh, it's like how to. I don't know how to. I don't know how to stay in a relationship with somebody that I just have to go off on. Or I just got into it with. I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know how to. I don't know how to stay in that relationship when all the other relationships, bitch, I get quiet. And I do. I start doing myself. Bitch, I got this. I got shit going on. Let me focus on my shit. And then before you know it, a year or two went by. Bitch ain't called. You ain't called me neither. And that happens. Well, like, bitch, it's been 2 years. 2 years, yep. But then evidently, you didn't want to talk because you didn't call me. I wasn't calling. Whether I wanted to talk or not, I was not dialing no numbers. So, shit. We did good. You did you, I did me, and hey, look at us. I have a couple of people, around. Two of them be on here, and they want, they want what used to be to go back how it used to be. Well, we can never go back. That time is gone. The hanging out, the calling all the time, the kicking it and this and this. I don't know. For real. Because I don't know. We can hang out. Hey, yeah, what's up every blue moon? But how we used to be? Oh no, we not. I'm not going back there. I'm not even the same person. I'm not even the same person from back there, baby. And you ain't the same person you were back then. We not the same people. Because a lot of stuff then, it's like, okay, but the shit now, I'm not, I don't go through it. Life is made up of moments. Enjoy them. I try to tell them all the time, CC. I try to tell them, baby, use every day and enjoy it. God damn it. Did y'all know when we die or when a person died? They cause after that person passed away and they gotta get them ready for the kid put them in a coffin or the casket, whatever. When you bring them the clothes they put on, and my friend he worked for like the mortuary, so we was talking about this today. I knew this part though. They always tell you to give if the person is a small, they're gonna say get a medium because they cut the clothes up in the back and they put them through, whatever, and all they do is tuck the clothes and tuck it underneath them. So they don't sit them up and then put the coat on, or it's cut up the back, and then they go in there and they tuck it all in to make it look like it's fitted properly and look good for them. But before they put the clothes on, they put like a bodysuit on the body. Because if they died in the hospital, then you would get like the leakage of the embalming stuff. So they don't want that stuff to leak onto um the clothes before they put you in the casket, or while you're in the casket your shit start coming up and they seeing all this moist shit. So they put a like a plastic bodysuit on us, well, on the dead body, and then they put the clothes on. Because if you have holes, from the needle from the hospital or whatever they had to do, that fluid stuff it's gonna leak out. So they put the plastic on, the plastic bodysuit on, and then they put the clothes on the body. I said, what? I said, child. so we, so yeah. Where should you start? talking about going with someone when dating. Um, well, they know. I on my first date, it's they. Well, I'm gonna do this. I can say this, Dick Gavin, because when you start talking about growing with someone when dating, for me, my introduction to them, I let them know where I'm at in my life now and where my future of me going. So when I'm telling them this in a date, they kind of already know what my mindset is. Okay, growing. So if I get with this guy right here, I already know his mindset is on investing, building, buying, growing. So I would need to get that in my je ne sais quoi because I'm about to enter over there. And this is what he's gonna be doing. What am I gonna do? So he kind of already know, have a clue. Okay, well that's already like the first conversation about building together. Because hey, this is what I'm doing. You want to be a part. Now once y'all start talking about okay, y'all together and boyfriend or whatever, as soon as y'all get to say y'all are a couple, y'all can have little talks about it, but as soon as y'all become an item, that's when it could go up a gear. Okay, baby, let's this is let me tell you what I found. If we buy this truck and get us a driver, and we already have connections, that's $8,000 coming in per drop off they do. When they go pick it up, when they drop it off, 8,000 here, 8,000 there. That's $16,000. That's coming here, and we just gotta pay him and insurance or whatever fees. But the bulk of that coin dollar comes here. Why? Because we bought a truck, and that truck is going picking up this load over here for 8,000, dropping it off for 8,000. Baby, yes, that's coin, coin, coin. Ding dong. What's the T? You know, hoverboards, all that shit. That's when I would break it out. But the introduction of us talking, they kind of know where I'm going. That's how. That's the date. You got to tell them what's going on with you. But you don't always have to say exactly what it is. It's just you. I want you to know where I'm at in my life because you entering over here, and I ain't got time for no motherfucking surprises. I'm not hiding shit from your ass. I'm gonna tell you every fucking thing you need to know that first time for you to figure out. Okay, is this somebody I can rock with? Because it is. I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know. Cause I ain't trying to waste my time. And if you show me you not a go getter, and you ain't about no damn paper, you about bullshit, baby, we ain't gonna be together. Because I'm not taking care of no grown man. No. I'm baby, you gonna get that ass up and you gonna work like me, baby. I'm not taking care. I don't give a fuck how fine they are, what they got, who they. I'm not taking care. Just lay down, baby. I got it. I don't find that in me. I don't have that in me. I need your ass to get up. You gonna do some type of work somewhere, and it's not just keeping his house clean and being a hole in them sheets. We need some. We need to file taxes at the end of the year. Let's go. Becoming committed in a relationship is so hard. No, it's not. Listen, if I like a person and we in that thing of being in a relationship, baby, it's so easy for me because I got who I want. What the fuck I'm gonna look around for some other bitch for? I fell in love or I'm liking this person. This is who I want to be with. This is what I want. I ain't gonna fuck up what I want. Fuck that. What for what? This is what I want. I already know what's already out there. And if I didn't get them motherfuckers out there, I ain't finna fuck up what I felt like what I felt into and said I want this, that's dumb, you know. They didn't want your ass when you was single, baby. And them saying, well, they would probably want you. They're gonna want you when you're taken. That'd be the problem. In life with uh, relationships, when you single, nobody really wants you. As soon as you become in a relationship, all of a sudden you become cute to people. They want to start talking to you, want to exchange phone numbers, talking about let's go eat. Now they getting attracted to your ass because you done found somebody. Then they want to start liking you, or it just all of a sudden people just start showing attention to you for some reason. You're like, oh, now that bitch get in a relationship, now you start talking, and they may know and they may not know, but when they know, that's when them hoes come around. Them hoes come around that time, whether it's a straight relationship, a gay relationship, whatever you want to call it. When you find a mate, that's when everybody start hitting on you, flirting with you, different places. You're like, what the fuck? Like, y'all wasn't doing this when the bitch is single, because baby, they can smell that ass taken. They can smell your ass is taken. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. And you have to be careful with having a best friend, and then you in a relationship with somebody, and it's safe to have phone numbers or whatnot, just in case of an emergency. But that's why we got Messenger, bitch. I can call you on Messenger. I don't need your phone number, your cell phone number. I can call your ass on Messenger if there's an emergency. There's an app somewhere that I can call you on without having your physical phone number. Uh-uh. No, ma'am. You don't need my man number, bitch. I almost beat up my best friend and stopped fucking with him. Because him and my boyfriend was trying to throw me a surprise 21 birthday party. My 21st birthday party. And I just happened to look at the phone bill, and I'm thinking, bitch, I know I ain't crazy. And I had to look at the number on top of this page, right? Because the phone number was on there, of course. So I'm like, bitch, well, they must have fucked up because, this is my boyfriend's phone number. So why on his cell phone bill is this? His cell phone just came out too. Why is this on here like this? And why my best friend work is on here and his home number, and I'm looking at the hours of them talking. Something wasn't right. So it was like maybe a Wednesday or so, because I knew we was going to San Diego that weekend. Okay. And a couple of times I noticed my boyfriend's phone ringing. He took the phone and went upstairs or something, or the house phone would ring and he'd get it, he'd disappear. So once I clicked in on the phone bill, got the T. Y'all see my best friend? I went down there and I said, what the fuck is going on? What you talking about? Y'all two talking on the motherfucking phones. I seen the fucking phone bill. Somebody better tell me something. Unless, sister, they was like, bitch, you get my best friend. You get on my nerves, bitch. We can't keep nothing from you. We was we was planning your surprise party. What surprise party? Your birthday. Bitch, I don't know what the fuck that's about. And then I went in and changed some of the food. I'm like, I don't eat that. I don't eat that either. And then I was like, okay. But I was ready to attack. Bitch, you my best friend, bitch, and this is what you doing? Oh, I was hot. And they was like, oh my God, calm down. Please calm down. Now I was like, we fucking done. So I'm looking at the motherfucking shit down there. Like, hey, wait, it's your birthday party. Shit. But yep. Don't, your best friend and your boyfriends and all that. I give my mama number. Well, as soon as you get serious with someone, all the men come out all the time, or all the ladies. Everybody come out because they smell your ass taken, causing problems. I can't stand a person who flirt with someone and they say, "Oh, I'm in a relationship," and they still continue to flirt. Bitch, didn't you just hear this man or woman say they in a relationship? Bitch, why are you still over here talking and flirting? Now you can switch up the conversation, but you still try to be flirtatious. Watch that hoe. Say I'm married to this and this and this and that and that and that. Yeah, oh, okay, but you still want to be all googly eyed. Bitch, if you don't pop them eyes up because this man or woman is taken, they just told you this. I see hoes do that all the time. Bitch, why you still trying to be sexy? They just said, and in more ways than one, it ain't gonna happen. They take it. But they be hoes. Always a hoe around. Nasty bitches. Then you be in a relationship and they try to slide in that. Oh, nobody gotta know. I ain't gonna tell you. You don't tell, bitch. We ain't got shit to tell. But I'm gonna tell my maid over there what's going on so they ain't blindsided. I want to be a relationship coach. Because a lot of people need hardcore truth. Bitch, you gotta just communicate and tell the truth, bitch. Open mind, no judgment. But they talking about whips and change and peeing and shit and all that. Baby, we ain't gonna do none of that. This relationship is over. Because your ass gonna go out there and do that. You want that. I don't want that. And people are into, they call it water sports. I'm not into nobody pissing all over me. That don't turn me on. That don't give me nothing but nasty. It's nothing wrong with it if you into it. I say if you into it, you have all the fun you can have because what you're not into, I may be into, and I'm having all my fun. I'm not knocking what you do. I don't want nobody pissing shit and slapping me with nothing. With nothing. Pain and nastiness is nowhere near sexy to me. You slap my ass too hard, bitch, I may slap you back. What the fuck? That don't feel good to me. And there's people into it. And hey, let him beat the shit out you with them goddamn whips, baby. Take it. You know? I'm not into that. But I want you to enjoy what you're into because that's why you into it. So have fun. You know? You're supposed to. Wish I heard. You drop advice I wish I heard in my 20s. Woo! That's why I be thinking. Shit. Have I ever performed in Detroit before? Yes. It was like, ooh, maybe 98. And I can't think of what the name of that club called. And I don't want to mix it up with another club in St. Louis. Gold Coast. I don't know what's the name of that club in Detroit. I just know the stage was mirrors. And when you walked in and turned from the little door, you could see people sitting down. You would see this whole wall was glass, and the stage was up there. And the stage had like glass and silver lights going around it, and it was like a lounge type bar. I had performed there, and I was going to do Patti LaBelle, and that lady told me, "No, you not." She said, "No, you're not, baby. I'm the only girl in here that do Patti LaBelle." I said, okay, okay. I was like, oh shit. I can't remember really what I did, but I couldn't do Patty. I couldn't do Gladys, cause like in her Gladys Knight medley of like End of the Road was out. I can do none of them. I can do Patty. I can do Gladys. I think that was it. I was like, damn, I can't think of what I did. I probably did gospel like "Oh What Love" or something like Vicky Once. I don't know, but she had told me that, and then we stayed in drag, and we was at the stroll where all the hoes go, and the other girls on the stroll they was looking at us, and then they had like kind of surrounded us. Me and my best friend, cause my best friend family lived out there, and it was another friend of ours, and we was in drag, just having fun. They was like, uh, looked at me and said, "Are you working?" I was like, I was like, no. And then she said, no. I said, yeah, I work tonight at such and such. And then she said, no, are you working tonight? I was like, working tonight. She said, you got an ad? I was like, an ad? I said, huh? And then she was like, are you working down here? I said, oh, am I hoeing? I said, no. I was just performing down the street. That's all I do. I just perform. I don't date guys and do all that. And she was like, you don't? I was like, uh-uh. And they was like, where y'all from? We was like, California. What y'all doing out here? And then my best friend was like, oh, my family and all them is from here and out here. And they was like, oh, for real? Like, yeah. She like, no, none of y'all mess with And then they asked, like, do any of y'all? I was like, I don't. I was like, this is just to have fun and whatnot. They was like, nah, we don't. We just dress up, just have fun. We perform more. And they was like, oh, okay, y'all cool, you know. So that was the first time I was in Detroit. Baby, I went back, and this time it was just me and my best friend. And I went to the bathroom. And when I came out the bathroom, at the same club I had performed at, there was like six of them. And I mean, when I came out the bathroom, I was, the door was open, and them hoes was right around. And that door opened up, and they turned around, and they was like, what's your name? I was like, bitch, I know I ain't about to sit here and get jumped by these damn girls. Like, there's no way in hell. So we was sitting there talking this shit, and I'm looking at one of them. I'm like, girl, you don't remember me? And she was like, no, I don't remember you. I said, y'all had, I said, was you and some other girls? We was on the bull, on the whole straw. You asked me, did I hoe? And I said, no. And then she was like, from Cali, yeah, the girl. She was like, what's up? And then they were like, you know her? She was like, yeah, this is my homegirl from Cali. We met her last time she was out here. Because we ended up going out again a couple of more times, and we went to the clubs, and then everybody met up on the host row. So I seen them multiple times at the club. They'd be hanging out there. Then they walk over to the host row early. When the club was over, that's where everybody went out and hung out. So we had, really, kind of, hey, what's up, and chill with them after that. And that was the two times I was in Detroit with drag involved. I said, baby, them girls want to get me twice. What is the tea? I said, bitch, you want me hoeing over here? I ain't no hoe. My wig is for the stage, baby. Yep, Detroit. The big day. That's when I first had White Castles. You sound stupid as hell, Ditsy Bitsy. But I'm finna get off here, though. I need to get this bag together for work tonight and do another little freshener to make sure. Hassan, I'm glad you on here. Let's do the reddish color. on that. I think it was the one that was kind of the long, straight one. It wasn't the darker one, it was more the lighter one. Let's go ahead and do that. Because that's what I want. And I waiting on somebody else to reply, and they acting like they don't hear that motherfucking thing go off. And I don't know why I don't have their number. But I said, you know what? It really don't matter what nobody else think anyway, because bitch is my motherfucking money. Shit. I'm the one spending it, so I don't give a fuck what a bitch got to think. Bitch is my money. Your input was, needed or I asked for it, but I ain't got to sit there and put my shit on hold for you to answer a fucking question, bitch. So I want to do that color Hassan. I think that'd be lovely for me. Now, what am I about to do for this goddamn show, honey? Fuck. I gotta think of something to do. So, y'all have a wonderful Wednesday. Praise the Lord on Wednesday. So, you better pray him on Tuesday and Monday and Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I will see y'all later. Do a backflip. That's the back and that's the flip.